Hi, and welcome to UOW Update for Week 5. I'm Andrew. Health and behavioural sciences researchers are using groundbreaking methods to study gambling.
In the study we'll be recording people's brain waves and we do that by fitting them with an electrode cap that might hold clues to why people develop gambling problems and why other people may not. And what we've found is that while people are playing on a poker machine, the responses to wins and losses for problem gamblers, there's no difference between those two events. 2 million Australians are affected by the problem. PhD student Lisa Loley says the research could help many families. If we can identify problem gamblers based on their physiological reactions, then it can help in the early detection of problem gambling. Volunteers aged 18 and up are needed for the research. Anyone interested can contact Lisa. A new free-to-download website is raising questions about children and adolescents consuming unhealthy levels of advertising. Centre for Health Initiatives Director Professor Sandra Jones says while the principle of Guevera is clear, the message it sends isn't.
We really are forcing them to watch an advertisement. We're bribing them. We're giving them music by forcing them to watch a commercial message. The internet really enables companies to provide inappropriate advertising messages really outside of the eyes of the people who should be watching.
Guevera allows advertisers to buy music for consumers. The price? Product placement.
There's been lots of research that proves a link between exposure to advertising and people's behaviours, particularly amongst children and teenagers. I think the content of the advertising needs to be regulated, but the actual concept of whether we think this is acceptable or not really needs to be considered. UOW's
Student Health Alliance for Rural Populations has hosted Oxfam's National Close the Gap Day. The campaign aims to close the gap in life expectancy between Indigenous and non-Indigenous Australians. Sharp members Chris Bentley and Indigenous Health Representative Sorrel Ashby helped coordinate the event.
You know, the national apology was a couple of years ago. I think it's important to bring it into the focus again.
I think we need to remember that even though Aboriginal people are going to move to the cities or whatever's happening there, it's not just about providing just the health services, it's also about providing programs to address the mental health and drug and alcohol issues in communities as well. So, and you can't exactly put a price on, you know, life expectancy either.
In 2008, the Australian government invested $1.6 billion into reaching equality by 2030. Indigenous healer and artist Gary Simon Jagamara urging everyone to march to their own beat.
I fix physical, mental, emotional and psychological. I deal mainly, I'm a shamanic practitioner. I work with your mind and get you to fix yourself. I've got a hell of a lot of support. I've only come 3 times to talk with a few students and teachers and the response is amazing, mind-blowing, better than I would have ever expected.
If the campus feels a little greener, it's thanks to Environment Week. The Enviro Collective's Patrick Harris highlighting climate change as a priority for students.
Polling indicates that climate change and environmental issues are the #1 thing that people are concerned about, young people are concerned about in society today. We've collected over 2,500 signatures on a petition for renewable energy.
The collective's Just More believes more can be done.
Well, the university absolutely should be taking part in this plan to roll out renewable energy nationwide, and the best way that the university can do that at the moment is to purchase all of its electricity from renewable sources.
Julie Shepherd among the Enviro Week speakers. The Rivers SOS Secretary raising concerns about longwall mining.
Well, the problem is that the coal industry is accelerating at a rate never dreamed of even 10 years ago. The whole thing is being done at such a rate that no one's really looking at the long-term consequences.
Students have once again shown their support and generosity for the Leukemia Foundation's World's Greatest Shave. The uni's Rotaract Club Vice President Adam Grigg challenging students in their lunch hour to be brave and shave.
We've been doing a great job, I think, today, and the University of Wollongong community has really come through for us as well. You know, this week is Environmental Week, so a lot of people going for green. Red's always a popular one.
This is my second year at university. In my first year, one of my friend's boyfriends got diagnosed with leukemia. I thought, well, this is a way to raise money. 2 weeks ago I did the Greatest Shave, but I had a lot of hair then.
The UOW Sports Hub has a new breed of sports star, with Derby divas taking over its courts. UOW's Lauren Goodsell among those dishing the dirt.
We are weird, come play with us. So that stands for Wollongong Illawarra Roller Derby. Roller derby is an awesome full contact female roller skating sport.
Naturally, injuries come with the territory.
I have had a finger injury where I really hurt my ligaments during the last game. Otherwise, just lots of bruises, but it's all in the name of derby. It's a little bit different, it's a little bit off the beaten track, but these are my Derby sisters, my Derby wives, my Derby mothers. I love all of them, such a great bunch of girls.
Weird's next local bout, set down for May 15 at the Hub. Would-be Derby fans can check out the Weird website. And that's all for UOW Update for Week 5. I'm Andrew Gardner and thanks for joining us. Have a great week.